Hey, what's up, YouTube?
Hello.
Hello, YouTube. So, Mike McKinstry and Erica McKinstry here from Bassquatch Hunter TV, and you are watching episode 39 of Coffee with Bassquatch. Let me lower the. Why is this up so high? You are watching episode 39 of Coffee with Bassquatch. And if you are new to the show, then welcome. And this is our weekly Wednesday night podcast slash videocast, where we get to talk about cool topics, give some tips and pointers, give away some free baits and free products usually, which we're doing tonight, and go over any kind of questions or viewer questions or anything like that. What's up, Todd? How you doing, man? It's hot up here.
It feels good. I was cold. Downstairs. Hello.
What's up, Chuck? How you doing? What's up, Gabe Waddell? Thank you for the donation, man. The $4.99 donation. It always cracks me up how Super Chat does that automatically. But Super Chat is turned on. So, Gabe, thank you for starting out the donations. Just so you guys know, the donations will keep our channel going and keeps us going. And I like it a lot, so thank you. Todd said, sweet coffee cup. Thank you. This was actually a Christmas gift.
Sorry.
Ooh, what'd you kick? Oh, you kicked the actual stand? Oh.
The cord.
This was a gift for Christmas. These are the Burn Custom Baits Bassquatch Hunter Series baits. This was a gift from Milton and Diane. Speaking of the devil, there he is right there. So this was a gift from Milton for Christmas. Erica got a mug, I got a mug, and Cedar got a bowl. So I figured I'd bring this out today because this is very symbolic of some of the amazing supporters and friends and fans that we have on the show. So I decided to bring this one out today. So here's to you, Milton.
I drink out of mine every morning at work. Everyone sees and like, oh, your dog is so cute.
That's what everyone says all the time. Oh my God, your dog is so cute. A Dairy Queen yesterday.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think it's funny. People are like, oh, is that your dog? I'm like, nope. I just post a bunch of random pictures of
no, this is my cat. This is my cat. Anyway, sorry, I had to make some notes so I didn't forget. So today's episode, we are going to go over how I use my Ned rig, my favorite way to use the Ned rig. We're going to go over my favorite rod and reel setup, and we're also going to go over a giveaway. And then questions, obviously, and then what's new with Bassquatch Hunter TV. Godlewski said, make sure you polish my belt before you hand it. And hello, Erica. Like, hello. Hi, Erica. I'm coming to get your mic, but hi, Erica.
Hi, John.
Godlewski, I'm ready to give you the belt, buddy. I'm going to have a lot of fun with the belt first, though. I'll make sure I clean the fingerprints off of it. I'll make sure I clean the drool marks off of it. But I'm ready to give you the belt. What's up, Danny from Wisconsin? How you doing, buddy? So in a week and a half, you know what? Let me just... sorry, I can't. Let me just try to find somewhere to put...
what are you doing?
Let me just, hold on. There we go. Let's just put it right there. Don't mind this, guys. This is just a championship belt that I won. She's getting so sick of this thing. I promise she is getting sick of this belt. If this thing was waterproof, it'd be in the shower with me. Here, let me...
Sure it would.
Hold on, let me... Don't mind me, guys. I'm just playing with the fishing belt that I won right here. So let me just find somewhere to...
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, is the belt in the way? Is this in the way?
I already have a headache.
So, here, let me lower the camera a little bit so you guys can see the belt. Maybe I should move this over.
I'm sorry, John. Can you redo that? You what a question? What was that?
I asked you a question earlier on the truck about Ned rig plastics on small creeks. You told me to ask you during this live. Yes. So, John, hold on to that question, and I will get to that in a second. I'll tell you when to re-ask your question. Just hold on. So, first thing, I want to go over this right here. This is a championship belt from the Oakland County Kayak Fishing Group. It's awesome. So if you haven't seen my Facebook page of me posting this thing everywhere, pumping gas, cutting grass, taking names and kicking some butt.
Bass.
Hey!
Hey!
That was really good. I was gonna say butt. That's even better. Anyway, I've been posting some goofy, fun pictures. I'm having a blast with this belt. I won this belt in a challenge, and what this group came up with is genius. It seriously is a great idea. It's so much fun. It's such a cool platform. So instead of having these stereotypical fishing tournaments where people can win money and there's like this ultra combative atmosphere sometimes, something like that, this right here is such a cool idea, because what they did is set it up where you can challenge people. So if I have this belt right now, which I do because I won it, she can challenge me in a week. After 7 days of me having the belt, she can challenge me if she meets the criteria, which is building up points, and then she can throw a challenge my way. She can say, whoever catches the biggest walleye gets the belt, and it's my terms, my lake. Like, she picks everything. The challenger sets the challenge. So when I won this, I told everybody that was challenging that wanted the belt, I said, everyone needs to catch the best 3 fish on a Ned rig, because a Ned rig is my specialty. It's my strong suit. It's my confidence bait. I'm very confident in catching more fish and bigger fish than most people, but you never know what happens. So I threw the challenge out. I won the challenge, and I got the belt. So in 2 weeks, Mike Godlewski has challenged me to the best of 3, the 3 biggest pike. And if he wins, he gets the belt. But there's going to be other people there competing in the same challenge. And whoever wins, whether it's me or anybody else, they get the belt. If I win it again, you guys are going to see some ridiculous pictures if I get the belt twice. So hold on tight for that one. But super cool platform. If you guys have any questions about it, go to the Oakland County Kayak Fishing page, become a member, look at the rules and everything for the belt challenge. And if you're in Michigan, you guys got to get a chance to win this belt, because it is so much fun. It's such a good time. It's really cool. Anyway, so I'm just going to leave this here for a little while. If you have any questions about it, go on the Oakland County Kayak Fishing page and post them. Ask questions up. Next order of business. I'm going to go over how I rig and use my Ned rig the most. I go over this all the time, but I want to make sure I can share this with as many people as I can, because this just continues to catch fish. It literally just continues to catch fish. The retrieve that I've been using, the way that I use the Ned rig is just, I see a lot of people use it differently than me, so I don't want to say like it's my way to use it, because it's not, but it's literally like been my trademark retrieve. Yes, Todd Patrick. It's called the Rainbow Retrieve, but I want to go over that really quickly, and then John, you can ask your question. So first thing, and by the way, Erica became a believer of this little guy, the TRD, and did pretty darn good with it. Caught a lot of really good fish on this thing. So, the Ned rig retrieve. This is a 4-inch finesse. You know what? Let me do it with the TRD. This is a TRD. This is the 2.75-inch TRD. This is the Drew's Craw color. And this is a 15th ounce Ned Locks head. So, this is a Ned Locks head because it has the keeper on the shank right there. And you can squeeze the elastic over. I'm sorry. I know this is boring, honey. I'll be quick.
I'm okay.
Okay. So, this is the TRD right here. So what I do is I let this hit the bottom, and being a 15th ounce Ned Locks head, not a heavy head at all, and the Lastech floats automatically. The material makes it float. So it doesn't want to sink, but this little teeny weight right here helps it reach the bottom. So it falls literally like this slow. It's a very slow fall, but that's where you get most of your reaction strikes. So you let it hit the bottom. Once it hits the bottom, you pull it up, and you'll see the motion of this bait. You pull it up, and it goes like this. You flip it up like a rainbow and have it come back down. And you reel the slack in as it's coming in, let it hit the bottom. You do it again. And it literally just does, it's like the bouncing ball on the screen. You're just following it. She's like a puppy.
I am a puppy. Fun fact.
I was fake throwing it to see if you, okay. Anyway, so that's my retrieve. It's called the Rainbow Retrieve, not because I've seen it somewhere, but that's what I call it. So there probably is another name for it, but I've always just called it the Rainbow Retrieve because it makes a freaking rainbow. Come on. But that is by far the best retrieve that I've used. I use a lot of different retrieves, but that's the one that hits the most. John Bolton said, "Where's Cedar?" He's right here on the floor. Erica, you are awesome. I agree. Anyway, so that's how I use the Ned rig. Now, on that note, John Bolton, ask your question. Cody Lusk said, use Ned rig for 4+ years now. Kind of funny seeing everyone use it now, but glad everyone's liking it. You're doing great promoting at it. Thank you. I promote it heavily because I've been a huge supporter of that bait, and it took me a while. A good friend of mine, Tim Percy in Canada, outfished the crap out of me at multiple tournaments, and finally I was like, dude, what are you using? He goes, Ned rig. I'm like, I'm so sick of hearing about this Ned rig. Like, I need to learn this. I need to learn this bait. I don't like not knowing something. I need to learn it. So I spent a lot of time losing fish, not hooking fish correctly. It was terrible learning experience because I just wasn't working. Finally, it just clicked. I started using that retrieve, the rainbow retrieve, and it just hits. So now I catch fish. And so does she. She's literally been the chatterbait queen since the day I met her.
Still am.
Yes, but she's a believer of the Ned.
Yeah.
She's got the Ned in her head.
Well, that's what got me 8th place in the tournament. So
that's how she whooped my butt in a tournament 2 weeks ago. Her first tournament. And she's like, what should I throw? I'm like, well, the TRD Ned rig works good for me. You know that, hon. So here, I'll give you one.
It works.
Whooped my butt.
I lost one of them.
Anyway, John Bolton, did I miss your question already?
I think he asked you if you could ask it again.
John Bolton, ask your question about the Ned rig. And I'll answer it as soon as I see it on there. John, I did not answer your question. Ask it again because I don't remember what it was.
You're welcome, Mike.
Todd said Wacky Worm is working great on Pontiac as well. Wacky Worm is the same idea as the Ned rig, where it does, if it's unweighted, it'll do a slow, small flutter. And that's what was hitting out there. So the TRD falling slow was hitting down there, and so was the Wacky rig. So, John Bolton, type your question again, and while you're doing that, I'm going to go over my favorite rod and reel setup. Bubblegum Pink, have to try. Yes, Bubblegum Pink is killing it for me lately. So the color that's been doing the best for me for the last week in dirty water is Copper Truce, right here. Which is what we're giving away tonight, is the Copper Truce 4-inch finesse worm, which is this finesse worm, but in Copper Truce. This is by far the hottest color right now. I switch to pink sometimes. When this doesn't work, I go pink. Okay, John Bolton. What plastic to use on Ned rig in a small creek? All right, so here's a two-part answer for you. In a small creek, I'm assuming it's a rocky bottom if it's a creek. I'm assuming it's shallow and it's moving water. So this is not my expertise. But I'm going to give you the answer the best of my knowledge, and then I'm going to refer you to someone who I know will know the answer a lot better than me. But because you asked me, I'm going to give you my opinion, and then I will tell you who to ask to get a better educated answer. But in a small creek, as far as color goes, most creeks are clear water, most creeks are moving water, and most creeks are rocky bottoms and have a lot of tree cover, so there's not a lot of sunlight. So based off of that info, assuming your creek is the same as the stereotypical creek, then I would be throwing light colors. I'd be throwing the pink, the bubblegum. I'd be throwing the shad colors like, I'm drawing a blank right now, White Lightning, Mudbug, Smelt, any of the silver or white colors. Drew's Craw is a great color, and that's what I would stick with. I would stick with the light, natural colors. If the water is not clear, I would go opposite and go with dark. Go with the Canada Craw. Go with the Green Pumpkins. Go with the darkers. Chuck said I had more bass in the Ned rig than a live worm. Thanks again. Yeah, no problem at all, man. I'm glad I could help you out with it. John Bolton said morning wood. They don't make morning wood in the TRD, but that's bubblegum is the pink. The morning wood only comes in the swim baits. I hope that helps your question, John. Now I'm going to tell you who to ask for an educated answer on creeks. There's two people. One is Mr. Kurt Smits. He's last year's national championship winner for KBF. He knows creeks pretty well. But Jeremy Crow. Look Jeremy Crow up on Facebook. Jeremy Crow or Shannon Williams, which is his wife. They're the two best river fishermen that I know, and literally their answers are going to be way more educated than mine. So double check with them, look them up. And if you want me to introduce you to them on Facebook, I will as well. But those two guys plus Shannon know more about river and creek fishing than I'll probably ever know. So I would definitely check with those guys. I literally ask him and her so many questions about river fishing so I can try to learn more, and I've been asking them, like, I'm waiting for it. As soon as we can work our schedules together, I'm going to try to film a river fishing video with them so they can teach me how to river fish better while I'm filming. So it'll be like more of an educational video, but either way, check with them.
I want to know who says crick instead of creek.
A crick? I've never heard that in person.
You haven't? I have.
All right. My favorite rod and reel setup. So I use FX custom rods. Most of you guys know that, but I love FX custom rods. It's the best fishing rod that I've ever used. I loved the brand before I started working with them. Obviously, I used them for over a year before we started working together, so I was very confident in their product and the people behind the company. And I used to say crick because my grandma. So my favorite setup is my 6'6" FX custom rod. It's a 6'6" medium moderate fast. The reel that I use on it is the 13 Fishing Creed GT 1000. Now the Creed GT from 13 Fishing, the 1000 series, is actually like a 1500 series for most companies. It's a bigger 1000 than most companies. Gabe Waddell said crick.
Crick.
So it's one of the best setups I've ever used. So that's what I use for my Ned rig, which is why it's my #1 setup, because that's what I throw. My Ned rig rods, they're all set up the same. It's the same rod, same reel, same line. I use 10-pound Seaguar fluorocarbon straight, no leaders at all. I don't like mixing lines. I never use leaders unless I'm fishing for pike. The way I look at it, if I'm using braid, it doesn't stretch. The abrasion resistance, the memory, everything's different than fluorocarbon. So if I use a fluorocarbon leader, I'm now changing the whole characteristics of using braid. And honestly, I've been this way my entire life. I tried leaders for a lot of times. I've never noticed a difference. Todd said, Mike, what do you know about Godline? I've used Godline once. I had it sent to me to try it out, and I prefer my Seaguar over it. It's not bad line at all. But something about the Seaguar Braze X, it's so consistent for me. And Godline I've only used one time. The Bushido I've only used one time, and P-Line I tried using a few times, but the Seaguar Braze X is the only one that's been consistent for me, and if something works, I don't go away from it. If something works and I like it, I don't keep on trying to find something better. I just stick with it, and it's been very successful for me over the years. Same thing with not using leaders. Sorry. Straight braid catches plenty of fish. I don't need to use a leader. If I'm in super clear water, I'll use my fluorocarbon.
There is some other stuff.
Oh. Mike, what do you know about Godline? Erica, as a female angler, what is your setup, and do you have any interest in pedaling a pedal drive on the kayak? What's up, Willie on the water?
Yes. Definitely interested in pedal drive. I feel like it'd be a good workout for my legs, but also faster.
It's not faster. I've raced plenty of people with paddles. It's literally like the same speed, but your legs are such a bigger muscle. Your quads and your thighs.
Yeah,
the burnout ratio is the burnout ratio of your legs is so different. That's what I used to personal train.
I need to build up my leg muscles though.
When I used to personal train, I always tell people how surprising it is how long you can actually kick when you're doing kickboxing versus punching, because the muscles you use for punching is the same as rowing. Or very similar at least. You're doing a pull method, you're doing a push method. It's very similar muscles. So when you're using a paddle, you're using your core, you're using so many muscle groups, it's ridiculous. There's so many primary and secondary muscle groups you're using. Mm-hmm. When you're pedaling, you're literally isolating your muscle groups. So you're using your biggest, strongest muscles that you use, because people walk all day, they stand all day, so your legs never stop getting worked out. So your legs can last so much longer. So, sorry.
Yeah, I'm taking it all over. Just kidding. Trish made a good point. Yes, you can also cast and be fishing when you're pedaling, which is really awesome and
sorry, I talk too much. I'm sorry, I'll shut up.
No, that's just you, honey. I know that. My setup, honestly, my rods, they're like old.
Can I answer that for you?
Yes,
She uses a
please.
Berkeley Lightning rod.
I have 2 rods.
One's I forgot who makes it even. It's a Triforce. I forgot who made it though, but it's called a Triforce. So she doesn't buy into the whole like high-end fishing gear thing, which is good. You don't have to. A lot of products catch fishermen more than fish.
I mean, clearly, it doesn't really matter. I used my oldest rod, which is like 4 years old. My oldest reel, which is like a $20 plastic reel. And I haven't changed the line on it.
Can I say this too?
I haven't changed the line on it in like 3 years. Yeah. And I still got 8th place. Yeah,
well, she uses Power Pro braid that is literally lasted 3 years of catching hundreds of fish. The reel she uses...
Not that you shouldn't change it, obviously you should.
It irritates me though. Because the reel she uses is a plastic like $15 or $16 reel, $16.99.
You abuse.
I beat the crap out of it. I use it for filming when I have to throw something in the water or something.
Because it knows that I love it. That's why. And it's appreciated, and it feels appreciated, so it works hard for me.
Yeah, we'll go with that. So her reel likes her more, but my high-end reels don't like me, obviously.
But they're all
quick-release triggers, too.
Yeah.
They're Shimano Quick Fire, too. She has my old Shimano Spyrex 2500, and then she has that $16 version of it, too. It's just ridiculous.
It was $20 when I bought it, and it's flat black, and it is...
It's plastic. That's why it's flat. It's not like it's a paint job. It's just plastic.
It's still cool.
Anyway, she kicks butt with it. All that matters. It catches fish.
I do.
I do.
I will.
Woman plays higher with Shimano and Mitchell. Erica, Diane tells me all the time you don't need expensive stuff. She fishes with combos that don't cost more than $50 and she catches plenty of fish. Exactly. It's true. So when we first got started fishing out of a rowboat with a 6 horsepower motor on the back of it, I didn't even have good gear. I mean, I had gear, but I didn't have what I have now.
Well, you had like poles that you had from when you were in high school.
Yeah, I had
grabbed out of your parents' shed. Like...
Yeah, they were still expensive rods, but they weren't nearly the caliber what I have now. Mm-hmm. But we caught what we thought.
What we thought was big fish.
Was an amazing big fish, but in reality.
You don't know big fish until you're on a kayak.
Yeah, they were normal sized fish, like fish that I caught my whole life. That I was like, yeah, that's a good sized bass. Like
we used to like 15, 16 and be like, oh, this is so
like
great.
17, 18s. We were like,
but like we are.
So here's the thing: in the bass boat world, length means nothing. So I always went by weight, and a 2 or 3 pound bass was a 2 or 3 pound bass. A 1.5 pound bass, 2 pound bass was normal. It was nothing. So when we got in kayaks and we started catching 4 pound, 5 pound bass, 20-inch, 22-inch bass, like...
Well, I haven't caught 20 or 22 inch.
No, but you got a 19 and a half.
19 and a half.
And I mean...
Still gotta beat that.
It's
and that was on a tiny little chatterbait, like one of the small ones, like my very first one.
Yeah, I remember that too.
I remember when I pulled when I showed you the chatterbait, and I was like, "What is this? I want to use this." You're like, "I'm not really sure," and then I used it.
Well, it's that stupid little mini thing, like.
Well, I knew what I was seeing. I saw something great in that bait.
I see potential in the kid. Erica, was it intimidating to fish a tournament against your spouse and friends and people that do them all?
I felt more pressure because everyone was like, oh, she's going to do so great. And I had like 200 of you guys like saying all this stuff. So I felt pressure there, but actually like fishing against the people in the tournament, not really.
I mean, she didn't really care about it. Like, she didn't care about it enough. She was just doing it for fun. And
I'm not a competitive person, really. So trying to be competitive just isn't me. So I just...
That's why she doesn't like doing tournaments, because she just doesn't understand... Like, she doesn't get that competitive drive that we all get, where we're just, like the night before a tournament where we're shaking and we can't sleep because we're so pumped up. Like, it doesn't mean anything to her. Like, you've never really been in competitive sports, even.
No.
Like, I've been in competitive sports literally since I was...
competitive, to me, just ruins my emotional state. Like, it really does. Like, I cannot be a sane person and try and be competitive at the same time. So I think, and I'm not calling you out. I love you. You're my partner. Mm-hmm. But I think that you get too emotional when you're competitive. I literally just said that.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that.
I said I can't be a sane person and try being pet at the same time.
Well, yeah, but I meant, like, so you didn't say what I said.
You know, I do get emotional.
But, like, you get emotional because you get so frustrated that you're not
exactly.
doing something good enough or you're not winning.
Yeah.
And you get emotional and
I break down and then it ruins everything. So I just don't, I try to be competitive.
Can I say, can we turn the corner, turn left onto Front Street? And can I put your tournament experience right on Front Street?
What do you mean?
So she got emotional in the tournament. She lost her first fish on a board, and just let me tell the story.
Cool. Okay.
She lost her first fish she's ever lost on the board, and I was helping her as much as possible. I was helping her unhook fish because she was scared she wasn't unhooking them quick enough because she didn't want to hurt them or keep them out of water too long, and she doesn't have it in her to like pop it out really hard because she thinks she's hurting the fish, so she's trying to be so delicate and soft, and sometimes you can't do that. Sometimes you gotta just pop it out. So I would come over and help her unhook it and be like, cool, see ya, I gotta go back fishing. And then I finally told her, like, I can't help you anymore. You need to do this. You gotta do it, hon. You can do it. You've done it before. Just forget you're in a tournament. Just do it. Well, the one time I tell her, like, you're on your own, I'm not helping you, the fish flopped off the board and she lost it. And then her board fell in the water. And then it was like a bunch of things happened. Then she lost a fish right at the kayak. Like a comedy of errors happened. So she got upset. She got emotional. She didn't want to fish anymore. She wanted to give up. Luckily, I was able to talk her into keep going and to get back on the water and to not just suck it up and realize that it all happens. We've all done it. We've all lost fish plenty of times.
That fish would have put me in 4th place.
Yes, too, so. That fish would have helped her a lot. Both those fish. Just like the 6 fish that I lost afterwards that I couldn't keep in my hook. I probably would have been in the top 5.
Yeah, at least I landed them.
Yeah. Ooh. That's smack talk from number 8.
Ouch.
So if I would have landed those last 6 fish, I would have been in the top 5. But I couldn't land anything the rest of the day. I kept on losing them. They were spitting in the air. I was off my game after that. But either way, she came back after literally giving up and then started killing it. Like, I couldn't catch a fish after like 11 a.m. She, like, after like noon, she was just like, fish! And I was like, and I had a buddy that was on a bass boat out there I used to fish with a lot. And he was out there like near us somewhat, like within earshot of us, and he would look over and laugh. He goes, hey, your wife got another fish. I'm like, I know, dude, I'm trying to catch him over here. Quit telling me how good she's doing because I can't keep a darn fish on my hook right now, and all I hear is her screaming back here, and I'm like, all right. So either way, she did awesome, and it was incredible to see. I was literally on cloud 15 seeing how lit up she was, and everyone was so proud of her. Everybody at the tournament was incredibly supportive of her and very happy for her, and it was great. But it was really cool. But yeah, everybody loses fish. I've literally been in tournaments where I have skunked on the board because I lost every fish. I have had all 5 of my fish DQ'd before for me making mistakes. I've had fish where I've been in 2nd place and the fish that would put me in 1st place flopped off my board. I mean, it's literally happened to everybody. How many people on here have had a fish on their board and they drop their rod in the water because they're holding the fish, or their phone? I just did this like a month ago.
How many times have you lost a phone in a lake? I don't even know.
Twice.
But there's been other times it's gotten wet, right?
Oh yeah, of course. But I've only lost it twice. But yes, I've fallen in the water or dropped my phone in the water plenty of times. I mean, it's just, I'm stupid, hon. You know this. Anyway, let's do a giveaway, guys.
Woo!
Every time I got to Michigan, I lose huge fish. Lake 7, PB smallmouth, and the pike at the Nomo.
They just know. The fish are smarter than us, guys.
Yeah, I think fish are superior beings.
They know. Oh, can I just say something quick?
God, Lewski, cut it out.
Just a really quick, really weird, like, mind-blowing thought here. I saw this earlier today, and it's super weird, but it made me think about all of you guys and fishing in general. Okay, so if humans can't...
Jesus Christ. I don't even know what she's going to say.
It's good. If humans can't see air, but they can see water, then do fish see air and can't see water? It's a thinker.
Anyway, Milton, yes, I have had plenty of pike, trout, redfish, muskie, catfish, bass. I've had every species of fish I've ever caught. I've had at least one, especially pike, pop off my line in the middle of my kayak, bounce all over the boat like crazy, and I've had to kick them off my kayak or put my foot on them to stop them so I can grab them. I probably have one pike a month come loose and flop around my kayak trying to bite me. Luckily, knock on wood, I've never had a pike bite me, but the worst thing they do to you, it's not like they're going to take your arm off or anything. It's not, whoa, 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 whoa.
No, it's done.
It's not done. I want the belt back up here. Sorry. I apologize.
Calm yourself.
Put the belt up here now.
You know they can hear that.
They can't hear anything. Put the belt up here. Anyway.
Thank you, Trish. So did you.
Let's do a giveaway. We're going to give away these 4-inch finesse worms from Z-Man Fishing Products. So here's the deal, guys. Whoever wins this, I will ship this to you for free. Unless you're local, then you have to pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't pick it up within 2 weeks, I'm giving it away to somebody else. So here's the deal. If you win these, you need to post on Facebook as soon as you get them. Post a picture of you with them or just these on their own. It doesn't matter. Tag Z-Man Fishing Products. If you don't know how to tag, what you do is do the @ sign, the ampersand, the @ sign. It's actually really fun to draw with your hand. And then type Z-Man, and you'll see it pop up with the logo, and you click it. If you don't see the logo pop up and say Z-Man Fishing Products where you can click it, you're not doing it right. But you got to make sure you tag myself and Z-Man, so that way Z-Man knows that I'm giving away some baits, and that way I know that you got the baits. So that's how you tag products and tag companies. So we're going to give these away. So what I need you guys to do, let me write down something real quick.
Is this from last week?
Yeah.
Oh. That didn't get sent out. Well, John, we'll have to figure that out when we visit my parents again.
Okay, so on this paper,
I see.
I have a measurement written down. This is a measurement of not my PB bass, but my personal best of a different fish, of a different species. That's all I'm going to say. You got to pick a number that is between 5 inches and 15 inches. And it's got to be to the 1/4 inch.
Not yet.
Not yet, Trish. That doesn't count. Stop guessing.
Nope.
I'm going to wait till everybody's done typing numbers in.
Godlewskis.
So stop typing numbers. When no one's typing numbers, then we'll finish what we're doing. Because I don't want people to say, well, I said it first. I'm like beyond sick of that whole thing. So if you guys start putting stuff in before I say anything, then...
Oh.
Yeah, Milton, don't be sorry.
No, it's okay.
Don't be sorry. I'm just saying, I don't want people to guess numbers ahead of time because then you're going to say you guessed the number before I said it and I won't be able to... Either way, just hold on. So the first person that guessed it, it's got to be to the 1/4 inch. So for example, it's got to be like 3.75 or 3.25, but it's between 5 and 15, so that can't be it. Between 5 and 15 inches. So.
Ready?
Go.
Go.
Go right now.
11.
And I don't care who says they put it on first. I won't do this argument. If I see you put it on first, that's all that matters. I have it written right here. I think someone's going to guess it quick.
Stop shaking your knee. Oh.
Oh, someone got it. Oh, all right. Stop guessing. Stop guessing. There's a winner. We have a winner. We have a winner. We have a winner. We have a winner. Stop guessing so you guys don't guess the same number. Stop guessing. We have a winner.
Okay.
Okay. The winning number is my personal best rock bass that I just caught 2 weeks ago. And that is 11.75, which goes to Mike Godlewski. So, Mike Godlewski, you get the Copper Truce 4-inch finesse worms from Z-Man Baits. And I'm not going to mail these to you. You have to pick them up for me this weekend or next weekend or whenever I see you next. So, congratulations. These are awesome baits, by the way. And you know the Copper Truce is killing it because that's literally what won me the belt. This Copper Truce.
That's what got me 8th place.
And that's what got her the tournament. So, Copper Truce 4-inch finesse worm. So congrats, Mike Godlewski. Make sure you tag Z-Man and myself when you pick these up. Yeah, Andy, you ran out. That's funny. Trish said, see you Saturday. Are you coming this Saturday? Are you coming to the Heroes on the Water event Saturday? Milton said he won the raffle. Will he win the belt? I don't know. I'm honestly putting if I had to place money on that tournament or the challenge, I'd put money on him.
Okay, someone's asked you multiple times if you're fishing the BCC.
Oh.
So you need to answer that.
I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Mike, are you fishing a Border City? So I just talked to Richard Offner today about the Border City Classic. Oh, yes. Hold on. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, Todd just made a good point. I meant to say this earlier. Someone messaged me before I started this video. There's a missing kayaker on Pleasant Lake, which is in my area. Yes. It's super scary. I don't know anything about it. I haven't seen anything in details yet.
That's like right up here.
Yeah, it's right on the street. But I saw someone else messaged me and said, Mike, are you okay? I know it's near your house. Are you okay? Where are you? And I'm like, yeah. On Pleasant Lake, which is literally within 5 minutes of my house.
Yeah.
There's a report in the news of a missing kayaker. Super scary. Like, it literally freaks me out to death because I lost a friend that wasn't wearing a life jacket not too long ago. Sorry. It like freaks me out. I really hope, I pray and I hope that they're okay. Whoever it is, they're okay. I really, really hope they're okay. It's one of the scariest things ever. I never kayak alone, ever, because I have really bad anxiety with that stuff, so I never even kayak alone. But thoughts and prayers, 100%, and if I hear anything, I'll post it, obviously. Edge Lake Drive, about 40 feet from shore, 7:30 p.m. A man in his 40s reportedly seen yelling for help by a witness.
Why wouldn't they help him then?
Yeah, if I saw someone yelling for help, are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Well, I really hope... Oh my... It makes you want to go figure out something right now. I might even drive down. We can drive down there. But, I mean, I guess it was at 7:30. It's 9 o'clock. Man, alright,
Maybe it was already on the news. I'm sure there's...
Yeah, I hope. That's scary stuff. Old County Sheriff's Office dive team is assisting in the search and rescue operation.
It's a dive team. I'm not really sure it's a rescue operation anymore.
Oh... Sorry, that's okay, well, again, hopefully it's okay.
Yes, PFDs.
Do you have your phone with you?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say, pull your phone up and look at it. Yeah, that's scary as hell. I'm not joking. That really freaks me. That's 5 minutes from my house. Yeah, there's just a reminder. I hate sounding like this, but I always do this all the time, but if you don't wear your life jacket, you're stupid. I mean, it's just literally it. If you don't wear a life jacket in a kayak, you're dumb. And I tell people I'll go to people I don't know on the water, and I'm like, hey, do you have a life jacket with you? No, I can swim. You know how bad I want to take my paddle and just hit him in the head with it and be like, oh, how are you swimming now? Because that's what it is.
He doesn't want to do that.
I don't want to do it, but it's the truth though, because you're not preparing to swim by choice. You're preparing to swim if you get hit by a boat, or if you have a heart attack, or if you flip over and the kayak hits you in the head, or there's so many things. It's just so dumb to me. It's just how can you not wear a life jacket? It just makes no sense. Why risk it? Why take the risk? Oh, I look cool without a life jacket. Well, you don't look cool dead, so... Anyway, sorry. I get really worked up about that crap because people shouldn't lose their lives because they don't wear a life jacket. Sorry, I get really passionate about that. It scares the crap out of me. Anyway, I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the BCC. So I talked to Richard Offner today about that actually. Yes, Chicken Guru, I agree. Chicken Guru, who are you? I'm curious because I love your name. It's hilarious. Why is it Chicken Guru?
Because he is a guru of chickens.
That's probably what it is, but there might be a cool story behind it. The name Chicken Guru makes you have to ask, are you a chicken guru? How did you become a chicken guru?
Do you own chickens? How many chickens do you own?
What are the names? So the BCC, I don't know if I'm going to be at yet or not. I was asked to go film, but I don't know if I can make it or not. I also don't have a passport, so I can't go to Canada. So if I do it, it's going to be for the Michigan side, and I'm not positive at all. Godlewski Fishing said, you should bring extra PFDs in the trailer. I do, actually. I always have at least one extra life jacket with me at all times in case someone doesn't have one. So I keep 2 Chinooks in my trailer. And I actually am going to be adding a 3rd one very soon. M. Sanders 9 said, will you be at the next MKT event? I will not. I want to, man. Those events are 3 hours away from me. 3 hours each way, so it's super hard for me to go. But I really want to go. I love the Michigan Kayak Trail events. I love all the anglers in those events are amazing people. The people that run that tournament trail are incredible. Dave Mall, Russell Wilson, Tim Bogue, Tom Mullins. They're all some amazing people that I've met in the sport. Like, those guys are great stand-up guys. Put on amazing events. But the 3 hours each way away from me, so it's really hard for me to get out there. But I love those events. Those lakes out there are incredibly difficult to break down, and they're a lot of. It's a big challenge. But I won't be at the next Michigan Kayak Trail event. I'll hopefully be at the last one of the year. I'm trying to. Same thing with the BCC. I'm trying to make the BCC this year. If I go, I won't be competing in the event. But if I go, I'm going to be there filming and hanging out. But I'm still trying to decide if I can make it or not because I can't go to Canada. Chicken Guru said winner won from US side last year. Yeah, the US side could work. Godlewski said I have room in my trailer and I drive both ways. It's not the drive itself that is the problem for Michigan Kayak Trail. It's the time. I'd have to have 3 hours to get there and 3 hours to get home. I have to stay overnight to actually get there on time to make it work for me. It's difficult. That's the only problem. It's difficult. I have so much going on the weekends. I have so much going on during the week that I don't have time to get it done. So on the weekends, if I don't have a tournament, it's the best. Like, I need time to get things done. Like, I have my list of things to do is like this long, and I chip away at like 5 things a day, and then I get 6 more added on. So it's hard for me to do long distance tournaments. Sanders said, yeah, I fish with Dave Mall since I'm under 18. The last event is the one you have to be in 3 of the events. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Dave Mall is an awesome dude. Yeah, the last event of the year, I am supplying one of the Angler of the Year trophies. What? The fly?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's right there.
Ugh.
I hear a fly too.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I either will be at the last MKT event or Erica, you are welcome, Fish Later. I'll either be at the last MKT event or I'm going to have to send the trophy up with somebody else.
Oh, yeah, that's driving me insane. It's so loud.
I know. Where is that fly? It's up there somewhere.
Must be in heaven.
I love this girl. I know where it's about to not be. Up here. You can see it right in front of your face. You don't need to sneak up on it.
Oh.
It's literally, it literally just, yeah, it just flew right at your head. It's attacking you.
Where's...
Here. Or use that big black...
I need your guitar music.
Oh, yeah. Ow,
No,
my neck.
Don't do it.
Ow. I don't have a guitar up here.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
Where's my... Oh, my guitar. I have a guitar in front of me.
No.
Dwayne said, do you want to borrow my bug net? No, I don't think we're trying to save this one.
Stay.
We relocate a lot of bugs.
I do, but the flies are...
The flies are
somewhere now.
a problem. Anyway, so let me go over a couple things with Bassquatch Hunter TV real quick. So we have...
Not where it is.
Oh, okay.
What? I'm trying to pick it out.
Is that it underneath the air conditioning thing? On the windowsill?
No, it's just a piece of wood.
Oh, okay. For Bassquatch Hunter TV, we have some cool stuff coming up. If you guys haven't seen the video that I did with Chad Hoover 2 weeks ago, make sure you guys watch that. I love that video. I love the editing job, that the way it came out. Like, everything came out really good with it. So if you haven't seen that video, go on there. And I'm going to give you guys some homework. So if you guys are, my supporters, if you guys follow my channel, you guys like what I do, support what I do, here's some homework for you. Go on to my channel, look at a video. Sorry, I'm watching Erica miss this fly. It's hilarious. Did you get him?
Yep.
It landed in the light.
Well, I'm not going to stick my hand in there. It's hot right now. But yeah, he's dead inside the light.
I think you just scared him. I think he's sleeping. Anyway.
Is that what happens to ice cream? They just fall asleep?
Yeah.
I don't think so. He dead.
He's not dead. She smacked him in the air.
I smacked him against the ceiling. And then he went bloop into the light.
Trish said that you're fly squatch.
Better watch out.
Anywho, so here's some homework for you guys. Go on my channel, look up a video. What video should I make them watch? Or ask them to watch?
You must watch.
You know what? Here's a
Go
good
watch
one.
the Texas one. I don't know if you guys seen that one yet.
Yeah, but I've posted that one quite a few times.
Oh, that one's good. Oh.
So you know what? Give me some comments real quick. Tell me what's your guys' favorite video on my channel so far? As far as the experience videos. Don't say the flamethrower video. I get so much stupid hate for that video. It's ridiculous. I got hate messages today again. That's why I posted it, because I could care less about people anymore hating on me for no reason. But people are like, you burn kayaks. That's showing hate. Okay. So, all right. So here's the one. You know what? I'm going to go with that one because I haven't talked about that video in a little while. So go on to my channel. The first video you're going to see is called Why I Kayak Fish. It's an older video too. Like I'm going to redo that video soon. But I want you guys to check out that video and see why I kayak fish, because it explains it in that video. But here's the homework part. I want you guys to comment on the video. I want you to comment what you like about the video, don't like about it, why you kayak fish, comment anything you want, preferably why you kayak fish, because I'm kind of curious too. Just give me a quick explanation. But I want to see at least like 20 new comments on that video. That's not that much. 20 new comments. So 20 people comment on that video, share it on your page, share it with your friends, and encourage them to comment on the video itself too. Let's get some comments and some likes on that video. Also, the White Lake, is that what he said? What did he say? Phil Spicer said the Ned Rig video was very well done. Thank you, man. I was trying to just put it out there so you guys could learn some Ned Rig tips. Sanders said White Lake because he only fished for 1 hour. I fished almost the whole day. I just didn't have a phone. So I had to have Tom Mullins and some other guys take pictures for me of any other fish that I caught, which I only caught one more after that. Yeah, the White Lake video, the Michigan Kayak Trail video was kind of funny because I lost my phone.
And I liked John's suggestion too for the vlog that we did from Tennessee, because we sang
the karaoke.
In that one.
Yeah, so
That's
here's
good.
a secondary one. The Why I Kayak video it's a very personal video to me because I made that video to tell people why I kayak. That's why it's like the home video on my website too, or my YouTube channel. So if you go to my YouTube channel, it's the first video that everyone sees because I want people to know why I kayak fish. But very good point. This is a video that's old, and I don't promote it anymore, and I should. Go on my channel. This is like homework. Go on this channel right here. Look up a video that's it's in the live, not live.
Vlog.
It's in the vlog section. So if you go to the
Vlog.
playlist that says vlog and behind the scenes, stuff like that, click that, and there's one that says Bassquatch Karaoke on it. Watch that video. Comment on that video and let me know what you guys think of that one. Because that video is super cool, too.
That shows just a little bit more into our world.
Yeah, that's what we do normally. Like, just how we sing and act in the truck while we're driving long distance together.
Not even just in the truck.
God, Lucy, the ice fishing video was awesome. The ice fishing video was really good. I love the ice fishing video, too. The ice fishing video was really cool. Mitch said, when I pulled up at White Lake and saw your truck, I was like, wow, that's some crazy stuff.
He is some crazy stuff.
I am crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff.
And then I lost my phone like a half hour into the tournament because I was holding a fish and I was super tired and I was holding a fish and I set my phone on my lap, which I never do, and it goes bloop, and I just stared at it and I was like, all right. So I held the fish and I was like, can someone take a picture for me? And then I had someone come over and take a picture for me. And then it was a fun day. And I still fished most of the day. I stopped for a while, but I still fished most of the day. I just had to ask other people to take pictures for me, which is not fun to have to ask people to do while they're tournament fishing. But luckily Tom was around, so I had Tom help me out. But did you write that?
Yeah.
Just now?
A little bit ago.
Oh. That's funny. So really quick, one story, and then we're gonna end the video. So today I had to stop on. I was out in Ferndale. I got my hair, my beard did, and I stopped in a parking lot that was right by there because I had to do a phone call, and I knew it was gonna be a lengthy phone call, and it was a serious phone call. It was like 45 minutes, so I didn't want to try to drive and talk on the phone and focus and everything at the same time. So I pulled over, and I'm sitting there on the phone, and like 20 minutes in the conversation, I see some guy like do a lap. He rolls his window down in front of me. I don't know if I ever told you this yet. Rolls his window down in front of me, and I see him with his camera phone. He's taking pictures. And I was like, why is this guy taking pictures of me in my truck? So,
I wonder why.
So he does a full circle in the parking lot and pulls up next to me and then gets out and starts walking toward my window. So I'm like, all right, hold on one second. And I roll the window down, and the guy walks up. He goes, look. And he's wearing a Columbia PFD, which is... Jesus Christ, I'm forgetting what PFD stands for. Sorry. Pro Fishing Gear, or PFG, Pro Fishing Gear.
Well, PFD is...
I know, PFG is Pro Fishing Gear. So he's like, hey, I'm a fisherman too. And I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. He goes, hey, I follow your channel. He goes, you're from Texas, right? And I'm like, no, I'm from Michigan. He goes, you're from here? Really? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, I saw a video you did in Texas. I thought you were from Texas. And I'm like, no. I'm like, I am from Michigan. I actually am from like 40 minutes away from here. And he's like, what are you doing in Ferndale? You fishing out this way somewhere? I'm like, no, man, I'm just getting my hair and my beard did.
Getting his hair did.
Getting my hair and my beard did up. And he's like, man, and I'm like, here's my business card, man. Give me a call if you want to go kayak fishing. He goes, man, that'd be so amazing. It was so cool. So then he leaves, and another guy pulls up and takes a picture too, and then left. And I was like, it was like one of the cool, like.
What was really cool is we went to Walmart a couple weeks ago, and some little girl took a picture in front of the trailer and then like hashtagged it and was like,
yeah, someone posted in their Instagram page and tagged Bassquatch Hunter in it, and it was a picture.
Bassquatch sighting.
Oh yeah, and it was a picture of the little girl in front of my trailer, like all excited. I'm like, hey, I'm in Walmart, come inside. But either way, I'm only saying this because it's like one of those things. I think people don't realize how cool this is. Like,
people realize how cool it is.
No, but it's like, I'll never get sick of it. I'll never get used to it. I'll never understand it. I'll never ever get to the point in my life where I'm like, yeah, it's normal. People want to come meet me, or people want to take pictures of me. I'll never think that's normal. Like, it's it's the weirdest thing in the world to me. Like, she laughs at me so hard. Like, when people drive by and wave and take pictures and stuff like that.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at them for wanting to meet you.
You want a picture? Like, I live with this guy, and I don't want to meet him. Like, are you kidding me? Like, it's just the weirdest thing in the world. It's like, it's super cool, but it's like, I'm not gonna lie, it's awesome, of course, but it's still like, it's just surreal. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, it really doesn't.
Cedar.
Lived all boys from Illinois.
Cedar, cut it out.
Anyway, so we're going to end this video. So thank you guys for watching episode, what did I say, 39? Is it 39?
39.
Holy crap. That means 39 weeks. 39 weeks of me doing this video podcast for you guys, and you guys still support it, so I keep on doing it. And the more people that watch these videos and the more people that interact in these videos, the more of these I'm going to keep on doing. So I'm going to keep on doing these until y'all tell me not to. And as soon as you guys stop watching them, I'll stop doing them. But these are only going to get better. We're going to do bigger and better giveaways. We're going to do these podcasts are one of my favorite things that I do. I'll be honest with you, because it's the only time I can actually sit here and just BS with you guys, with my wife too. So we get to do something together. We get to talk to our supporters and talk to people who have questions and meet new people. It's super cool. You hand me the belt. You took it away from me.
Ooh. That's going to be your punishment now. And
I only have it for another week and a half if I lose. And I really, honestly, I'm not lying. If you guys are betting people, bet on Mike Godlewski, because I really think he's going to take this belt from me. Give me my belt, woman. You make it look better.
Get your knee out of there.
So, for the record, this might be a cool trophy, but that's a better one. Notice the eye roll.
I can do it harder.
So, either way, thank you guys for watching episode 39. Make sure you guys do your homework and go on the Why I Kayak video and comment on the video itself and let me know why you guys like to kayak, or what you like about the video. And then go on the vlog series playlist on my channel and look up the karaoke Bassquatch video of me and Erica and comment on that video if you want to. Give it a thumbs up, share some videos. Urbanetti said, try the Ned rig for the first time last week after watching your vids. Slayed Mesa Day and had a great time. That's awesome, dude. I'm so glad the Ned rig worked for you. Mesa Day is where I'm going to be at next week, targeting some panfish. So if you want to hit Mesa Day, buddy, shoot me a message on Facebook and we can link up. And if you don't have a kayak, I'll bring some out to you. I don't know if you kayak fish or not. I don't know if I know you or not, because I don't recognize your name. So if I know you, I apologize.
Like Benetti, I think that's the last name that we...
It sounds familiar, but I'm not sure either. But either way, I'd love to fish with you either way.
Bless you.
Thank you. So either way, thank you guys for watching the videos. Milton, dude.
Cheers.
Yes. Thank you so much, buddy, for the donation. The $25 donation is awesome, dude. It helps out so much. Urban Eddie said, not yet. I saw your truck at Mesa Day a few weeks ago. Yeah, I was out at Mesa Day a few weeks ago, and listen to this. I caught multiple 10-inch bluegill out there. So I'm going to go out there again, hopefully next week. Definitely next week. So if you want to meet up with me and go fishing, dude, if you have a kayak, cool. If you don't, I'll bring one for you. I'll bring a PFD, I'll bring a kayak, I'll bring a paddle, I'll bring some baits, whatever you want, whatever you need, I'll have it with me. Sanders said, I wish we lived closer so we could fish together. Dude, if you want to make the drive out, come on out anytime, dude. I have a couch and a blow-up mattress if you want to come out and fish. Urban Eddie said, awesome, I'll send you a message. Yeah, please do, man. Send me a message on my Facebook page, or email me, or message me. I'll give you my phone number. Next week, dude, if you want to hit Mesa Day, I would love to go out fishing with you. I love fishing with new people and meet new people in the sport. So either way, thanks for the support. Milton, thank you so much for the donation, man. People like you that support me, that keep me going. It really is. So I keep a letter next to my door that I walk in and out of every single day. It's framed on the wall right next to my door into my house. So every time I walk in and out of my house, I see it. It's my fishing room. And it's a letter from Milton and all you guys that support my channel that give me an amazing gift for the 25th episode. So thank you guys for the support, but wow. But either way,
you need to eat your soup. It's been sitting there.
Thank you guys. And, I will see you guys on the water soon. And thank you guys for watching the video. And,
oh my gosh.
I'm proud of this darn thing.
Okay.
So, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. See you on the water. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Watch some videos. Do your homework. Comment on some videos. Let's blow this channel up. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. We're almost there. I'm at like 1960, hon.
What?
Almost at 2,000. I've been working for a year to break 2,000, and we're about to do it. So, keep sharing my videos. Keep liking my videos. Find some ones that maybe you haven't seen in a while. Go back and watch some from last year. There's some hidden gems in the last ones, even though the newer ones are better in my opinion. Share some videos out there, and let's blow this channel up, guys. The more that I can do and the more that I can get, the more I can give and the more I can share with you guys. So, thank you guys again, and I'm going to go polish my belt.